Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin and I'm a part-time reseller. I live in Southern Illinois and I sell from this shed here in my backyard on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and other online marketplaces. And I'm running for the king. This video here is going to cover sales I've made in the last few days from Tuesday the 11th of April through Friday the 14th. And for those of you who've been following my channel, you might wonder, what happened to last week's sales? Where did they go? Well, I messed up and I moved them over to my computer from the GoPro and I deleted them off my GoPro. And then somehow they didn't make it to my computer. They're gone. It disappeared. They're forever lost. So I miss saying Happy Easter, Happy Resurrection Sunday last week. I missed showing you a couple good sales. I sold a pocket knife for like $100. I put it up here maybe, and things. But I just got to roll with it. So this video is going to cover the last 4 days of sales for me. There haven't been huge sales, but I do have something to show you. I've been listing books, and so I've been selling a few books, and I ship books in my patented, not really, Burrito Book Method. And so I'm going to show you, I got a couple books going out this week. I'm going to show you my Burrito Book Method of how I ship my books. That way they arrive safe and sound, and sometimes they go out cheaper or lighter than sticking them in a big box with a bunch of padding and such. So I'll show you that Burrito Book Method, and it works. I get pretty good reviews for books, as fact as quick shipping, but also packaged well. In fact, here is a book review from the last few months, and that one, and maybe one down there too. So maybe you can trust what I say on this. As always, I'm here to document my journey and not necessarily to teach, because I don't want you to make the same mistakes I do sometimes. So the Burrito Book Method I'm going to show you is coming in just a bit, but let's start on Tuesday. I'll show you the sales that are going out the last few days, and we'll work our way through, and when we get to a book, I'll show you how I pack it. It is Tuesday and the start of another week. Today is the 11th of April. I have 4 items going out so far. It's about noon right now, so I'm on my lunch break. We're going to get these orders pulled. The first one is a plush. So I have quite a few plush, at least I feel like I have quite a few plush. This one I picked up at a thrift store, and I'm pretty sure it's in this tub right here. This is a little Velociraptor. I thought it was pretty cool. I think I paid $1 for it at a local thrift, and it yells at you when you squeeze its belly. This one sold for $11.99 plus shipping. Next up is a set of dish towels, and this is actually the second time I've sold them. The first time I shipped it out, got to the customer, and they said these aren't linen towels, and they are not linen towels, just the brand name has linen in it. And it was in the listing that they were cotton. But anyway, they sold again. They're going out today. Let me grab them. I believe they're in this tub right here. They are right here, and the brand is Stevens Linens. And so they're not linen towels, they're terry cloth towels. But anyway, so these were in the crafty storage unit. So they're paid for. That unit has well been paid for. These sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The next item up is a article of clothing, and it's one I've had listed for a while, if you can believe it. But it is a vest, a women's vest. It is a Travel Smith artwear vest, and it's silk. And I picked it up at an estate sale. I think I paid $2 for it. I probably wouldn't pick it up again just because it's clothing. I'm trying to avoid that. But it did sell. Took an offer of $12.45 plus shipping for this one. So that leaves just one item left. At least for eBay, because I totally forgot I had a Bonanza sale this morning too. So we'll grab that in just a second. Here's the item I'm looking for though. This is a porcelain sculpture blue jay from the Whitehall Society. And I bought a bunch of junk, a pile of stuff I should say, at a yard sale. And it looked like it was stuff that was like, you get free with points, like on old credit cards or something. Anyway. This one is a little sculpture of a blue jay. It looks like it's never been displayed. It was open, but I did photograph it anyway. And this sold for $4.99 plus shipping. And like I said, I had a sale on Bonanza. I've had a Bonanza drought since like September. And so I was shocked when the PayPal notification came through. I mean, there's no app. So I got an email from PayPal, and I had to look it up, and that's where it was. So anyway, it was a small item, but I'm happy to have a Bonanza sale again, finally. There's no work in Bonanza, so even if it doesn't have a lot of sales, doesn't produce a lot of income, it's basically no work at all. It just feeds off your eBay store. And anyway, let me grab the item. It's right over here. I'll be right back. All right, so this is an item that I touched yesterday. It's been listed for a long time, but I was looking for that lost item yesterday and I touched it and it sold. So, you know, we all say that there's something about that, but here it is. This is a vintage frog sun catcher and it's approximately about this big. As you can see in the picture, it has a suction cup. The suction cup hopefully still works. We'll see. But it sold a Bonanza and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And that's it. I'm out of things to pull. That's all my orders, the 5 items. And I'm done rambling. And you're like, thank goodness. And I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Hey everybody, today is Thursday. And I bet you thought I was going to say Wednesday because I just said I'd see you on Wednesday. But then I sold nothing on Tuesday night and nothing on Wednesday until after the post office closed. So I didn't ship yesterday. Anyway, it is Thursday. Today is the 13th of April, and I have 4 items going out. So yeah, it's been a little slow around here. I did list quite a few books yesterday. Well, quite a few for me at least, and trying to get rid of my book death pile. My book death pile is everything that's under that table, and so it's quite large. Some stuff just needs to be donated or go in a yard sale, but there's some good stuff in there too. So anyway, I'm listing books. Books don't sell super quick, so maybe that's why, I don't know. Anyway, I have 4 items. We're gonna pull those, including a book, one I've had listed for a long time. Let's grab that one first. All right, so books I have here on my, well, bookshelf. And this one I've had for quite a bit. Okay, so it's this purple book right here. This is Bulfinch's Mythology. I picked this up with a bunch of anthropology books at Goodwill, I don't know, a couple years ago. And I probably paid $2 for it. Some of them were really great buys and some of them weren't. This one really wasn't. It sold for $5.99 plus shipping. Okay. All right, I had to move that mic. It was annoying me on my neck. The next item I have going out is it's a scarf. And it's hot here in the shed and I don't think about scarves, but somebody did. It's right over here. So I picked this scarf up at my local thrift. It was on a half-off day, I'm sure. I probably paid 50 cents for it. And here it is. This is a Poland national team scarf, and I think it's football or soccer related, I mean. And this one sold for $7.99 plus shipping. And speaking of clothing accessories, I sold a hat. It's one I picked up at a yard sale at the end of yard sale season last year, and it's here in my hat box. So this is a Daytona 500 2008 hat, still new with tags. I picked this up at a yard sale. It's actually one of the few yard sales that's on the channel. And this one sold for $12.99 plus shipping. $12.99 for a hat I picked up for basically nothing at a yard sale is pretty good, although I did have to sit on it for quite a few months before it sold. I don't know if is NASCAR season starting now, I guess, so maybe that's the case. I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy for that sale. The last item I have is a DVD, and it's going to be right up here. This one is Gifted Hands, the Ben Carson story with Cuba Gooding Jr., and this one, I'm sure I picked it up for $1 at a local thrift. It's got some stickiness there. It looks like from a price tag or something. This one sold for, well, the regular price I have for DVDs, $4.99 plus shipping. So those are the 4 items I have going out. I'm in a couple groups on Facebook, and in one of the groups this week, someone was asking about how does people ship books? And well, I wanted to show you how I ship this book. Now, this book isn't super valuable, but I do not like throwing it in a padded mailer or vinyl mailer and hoping it doesn't get damaged, especially with a dust jacket that's kind of old. So let me show you how I ship it. I almost put everything in one of these plastic bags. I won't put the DVD in because it's already sealed, but this is in a plastic bag. I want to put this in a plastic bag before it goes in a box. This one is already in a plastic bag because, well, I've had it since before I had the shed. I had books stored in the storage unit and I kept them in plastic to keep them protected. What I like to do is I like to wrap them in cardboard. I keep scrap cardboard laying around, and this one is just too short actually for the length of the book. I'm going to wrap it this way, and all I'm going to do, let's put the Home Depot on the inside. All I'm going to do is wrap it like that. So I have a Book Burrito. I'm going to tape it so it can't fall out, and then this one is good to go. So I would cut it down or anything, but it's not really going to save on the price of the shipping or anything, so I just left it as wide as that was. It's going to slide into a poly mailer. That cardboard will protect that book. And that is it. I'm an avid over taper, and I like to tape down the flaps on the sides to make sure it doesn't get caught in any machinery at the post office. And there it is. All it needs is a label. Hey everyone, today is Friday. It is the 14th of April, and I'm coming to you via the Commonwealth Picker Cam. He's always looking up. I'm looking up. Got the camera up high today. Anyway, so I got a few things that's going out today. 3 items. One is another book, and I'm going to show you one more time how I ship books in the Book Burrito Method that I use. And then one's a plush sold on Mercari, and the other one I don't even remember yet. So I'll look it up in a second. Let's grab that book first thing. So this book has been in my death pile for quite a while. I picked up several Star Wars books, and this one is part 3 of a series, and I thought, well, maybe I'll find the other 2 eventually. I didn't. And I finally got this listed by itself, and it sold in just a few days. I should have listed it ages ago. I'm sure I paid 20 cents for this book, and it sold on offer for $12 plus media mail shipping. Okay, so I have all my materials. Let's ship this book in the Book Burrito Method. First thing I do, especially for books, but really everything that goes out, goes in a plastic bag. I'm going to put that right here like this. Get that sealed. That way, if the package gets left in the rain by the post office or something, well, it's going to be protected. The next up, I need the actual burrito part. So I have this box. It's just scrap cardboard. It was a box I got bubble mailers in, it looks like. And I'm going to use it with the writing on the inside. Fold it over. Fold it over. It is a book burrito. I had already had this cardboard pre-cut, so it was ready to go for the video. And then I'm just going to tape it up. So I don't like just sending books in a padded mailer or in a vinyl mailer because the covers and corners can get messed up. And so with the Book Burrito Method, everything is protected. You want to make sure the burrito is just a little longer than the book itself, and it protects it. This one I wrapped this way, right? But the book yesterday I wrapped this way. It just depends on what size cardboard I have and how it works. But this one's good to go. I'm not even going to need, there's no really even need for bubble or anything here. It's just going to go straight into a poly bag or vinyl mailer here. And that's it. I'm an over taper. So once again, I'm going to tape down the flaps on the opening just so they don't get caught in any machinery at the post office. I don't keep a bunch of big size boxes around, but I keep scrap cardboard for this method right here. All right, let's grab some more orders. The next item I have going out on eBay is an item I got in a Zombie mystery box. It's from a Marvel movie, and it's in one of these boxes here. All right, this is a star emblem from Captain Marvel's uniform, and it's nothing fancy. It's, it's just metal. It's goldish brass color, and it was made by Dark Matter. It was in a Zombie pulp culture box. I received this. This is actually the second one I've had, but I received this in like a clearance closeout lot, and I think I had it listed for $20. I received an offer for $12 this week. I accepted it. The payment has went through, and so this is going out for $12 plus shipping. And I said I had a plush that sold on Mercari. It's a Tickle Me Elmo, and I'm not really sure which box it's in. It could be in this one, or it could be in that one. And really, it could be in that bottom one. Let me dig through them and see where Elmo is hiding. All right, there he is, Tickle Me Elmo. Not the original by far. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm sure it's in the listing or something. Still works, kind of heavy. I had this listed, I think, for $15. And I sent out offers on Mercari for $10. I got a new watcher, so I sent out an offer on it for $10. It sold, and so this is going out for $10 plus shipping. And that is going to be it for today. I appreciate you hanging out with me the last few days here, and hopefully that burrito method you can use, or you can laugh at, or it can be a little bit of informative. I try not to teach too much because I don't want you to make the same mistakes I do. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for hanging out there with me. If you liked the video, hit that like button below. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate that subscription too. You can hit that bell notification if you subscribe, and you'll be notified when I post new content as well. I hope you all have a great day, and God bless. I don't know if that'll pick up or not. Probably not, but let's do that anyway.